Enter a world of enchantment, of enlightenment, Meg's Magical Mansion.
Come, whoever you are, to Meg's Magical Mansion, a virtual guest house for spiritual wayfarers, a place where the ordinary becomes magical, where wisdom is yours for the asking, and where your higher nature is just a wish away. Thanks for joining us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. I'm Meg, and this is my scrumptious parlor maid, Parfait.
Charmed.
And here in my lap is my beautiful and fluffy assistant, Miss Alice Poopers. We are so glad you've joined us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. Do you know what we're talking about today, Parfait?
Oh, it had to do with floating, right?
Yes, today we're talking about going with the flow. If you didn't see our earlier episode on Wu Wei and the art of going with the flow, check that out. We're back talking about it again because, well, I hang out with you all the time.
Oh yeah, because I float a lot. Oh, I got that.
So
I'll go float away.
actually, Parfait is an excellent example of somebody who's very good at just going with the flow and just letting the universe decide where they need to go next. And that's what we're talking about today. Oh my goodness! Well, Alice Poopers, what happened to your dress, girl? Well, you're a shambles. I guess that means it's time again for words of wisdom. And today, our words of wisdom come to us from our very own Parfait. So sit back, relax, and let's listen to a beautiful poem written by Parfait.
Water. Clouds from above, droplets of water, landing below, dry lands. The ground thirsty, wanting reprieve, flowing endlessly, streams glide, cascading off rocks, reaching into riverbanks, harmony from nature, charting new courses, allow harmony, take control. Hear the water, feel the flow. Appreciate all, imperfect is best. Nature has a place for you. We all grow. We all connect. With harmony, find your peace.
Did you enjoy that poem from Parfait? Did you know she was so talented? My goodness, Parfait is quite the poetess. And I really enjoyed that beautiful poem all about floating. It made me feel like I was floating. So today we are talking about going with the flow, launching yourself into the river of life, and floating down the stream of life. So sit back, we have a wonderful presentation to help you float your way effortlessly through life. Today's topic is floating through life. And I don't mean aimlessly floating. I mean floating along with the purpose and the love and the direction of the universe. And we're going to be focusing in today on Lao Tzu, the father of Taoism, who was a very ancient Chinese philosopher. And he said, "Those who flow as life flows know they need no other force." The Tao is also known as the path or the way. It's living in ease and harmony with nature so you can come to understand the organizing principles of the universe. Think of life as a river. If you're afraid to go with the flow, you're going to cling to the shore at a familiar spot because you don't know what lies downstream, and we are often afraid of what we don't know.
But what we truly need to do is trust the universe and let go of that familiar spot on the riverbank and allow the universe to float us along on our way. It might feel scary at first, but once you get used to the sensation of floating along the river of life, then you can start to look ahead and guide your journey forward with true purpose and meaning. And please, dear people, we all must try to let go of our ego. We are all connected to each other and to the greater universe. And we're more than what we appear to be in our current 3D state that we are in. But we often become very obsessed with our looks, our jobs, our homes, our cars, things that don't really matter in the vast scheme of our soul and the many, many, many lifetimes it will live. Those things, those material possessions, just aren't as important as we like to think they are. So be careful about tying your identity to things you can name and things you can label. Your looks, your religion, your social class, your race, your occupation. Because if you lose the thing you've tied yourself to, you lose yourself. The Tao says that which can be named is not the Tao. So be aware of attachments. Attachments are tools you can use in this 3D lifetime, but they should not be the things that define you. You are already connected to everything you truly want. You just need to get into alignment with it. Lao Tzu says, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." We all know that you can't grow or get better and stay the same. So you have to be willing to allow the positive change to occur. And please do so with some degree of humility. It doesn't matter who's first or who's more important. It's a journey, it's not a race. Enjoy your way along towards your dreams and goals. The journey is just as satisfying as the arrival at those dreams and goals. Your life is a gift from everyone but you, by the way. Your parents, your teachers, everyone who has helped you every step of the way. You did not get to where you are by yourself. So please remember with humility all the people who've helped you along the way. And that humility is the only truly honest way to relate to the world. And now you just need to slow it down. Slow down. Remember, he who rushes ahead doesn't go far. A lot of key athletes and highly successful people understand that sensation of being in the zone. If you remembered our episode on Wu Wei, where we talked about the art of not doing, not forcing, and aligning our actions to the flow of life, make sure you check that episode out. You need to tune in, listen to your body, listen to your inner voice, listen to your higher power, and be prepared to embrace change. Let go and float, and embrace the changes that will follow. To quote Lao Tzu, new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. And isn't that true? How many times have you had a terrible, horrible thing happen that when you get 5 more steps down the road, you realize was the best thing could have ever happened to you? Remember that water adapts and flows around obstacles. It can change course as needed, flowing along with the natural terrain of the earth. And of course, remember all of this is so magnified when you use the practice of gratitude. Please be grateful for whatever you have, however large or small it may be. And be willing to accept your own imperfections. Because when you can accept yourself, the whole entire world can accept you. So be kind to yourself and love yourself, and the rest of the world will follow suit. We work hard to seek approval from others, but you're already perfectly imperfect. So release the need for control, embrace all of your flaws, and love yourself the way you are. So relax and float through life, not aimlessly, but with humility, with a sense of purpose, because when you relax into the art of floating, you are able to look ahead, downstream, see what's coming up, and make some informed decisions about what direction you want your life to take. Enjoy the beautiful ride as you float through your amazing life.
Well, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about how you can flow down the stream of life effortlessly, enjoying every moment along the way. And because we like floating around here at the Magical Mansion, we thought it might be fun to make some root beer floats. So we're going to hop over to the kitchen, and Parfait is going to show us how to make some of her very special Moonshine root beer floats. Parfait?
And now it's time for What's the Tea with Parfait.
Hi everybody, this is Parfait again, bringing you a fabulous drink recipe. These are our Moonshine root beer floats, and trust me, after drinking these, you're going to be floating a little bit. We take some fabulous vanilla bean moonshine. You can find this in Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. I was there once, mining, yeah that's it, mining. So anyway, fabulous moonshine, and then you're also going to want to grab some root beer. Now you're going to want to keep it in the fridge. You want this to be chilled. We're not going to be putting any ice in, but we are putting ice cream and our root beer in. Of course it's going to be chilled. Moonshine could be room temp. Now you can pour your moonshine to your liking. Again, I love a little bit of a, well, let's just say an extra feeling from having a little extra pour. So we're going to go ahead and give both Meg and myself just a little bit more. We're going to go one. Now again, you're like me, a country girl. You're going to give a little bit extra. There we go. So we throw those in there just like that. Our fabulous moonshine. And then we throw our root beer in. Okay, so I totally recommend using IBC because it just tastes really good. I've done that a few times. And then you're going to go ahead and pour directly in. Now, depending on your taste, you can kind of measure it out from there if you're going to do a little bit more than one. So we're going to actually put 2 in here. Meg's going to absolutely adore these. Nothing is better than a nice root beer float, especially when you have vanilla bean moonshine. So here we go. Fabuloso. We're going to go ahead and break out Haagen-Dazs, our girl's best friend. And we're just going to give it a big old scoop. We want to make sure that we get a nice big scoop of ice cream in there because that's going to give us that really nice creamy flavor. Woo! Being a bartender here at Meg's Magical Mansion is always magical fun. Okay, come on, you know you want to get out of there. We're just going to give that a moment. And now we're going to go ahead and throw in our whipped cream. Oh, sorry. Whipped cream in the house can be very, very, very useful. And the last thing you want to do is top it off with a straw. And then you're going to go ahead and just throw your straws in. And you're all set. Now we just have to wait for somebody to come through our drive-thru.
Woo-hoo! Did I hear somebody was making drinks in the
yay!
kitchen?
Absolutely.
What are you making now?
definitely have
It's
to have
root
one of these.
beer floats with the moon shining upon them.
Our
Cheers.
Moonshine Root Beer Floats.
I just love coming by. I guess this is a walk-up window, but
It is, really.
oh,
Those are dangerously good.
Very.
Very, very tasty.
This could spell trouble.
I think so.
Very
Cheers
good.
again.
Cheers. Well, we're gonna float away on our delicious drinks.
I think that's fabulous. See you soon. Bye.
Well, I hope you are ready to float your way down the stream of life and that you are ready to go with the flow. Listen to your inner voice, listen to your inner wisdom and higher powers, and allow those to be your guide through the river of life. And you will see your journey will be effortless. And, of course, in the words of Buddha, 1,000 candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. So thank you for sharing your time, effort, and energy with us here today at the Magical Mansion. Hey, have you had a good time? You enjoyed floating? Why not give us a like? You could hit the subscribe button or ring the bell so we can let you know when we post new episodes. And don't forget to check us out on the Instagram. And we'll see you back here next time at Meg's Magical Mansion.
Hi everybody, this is Parfait again. Meg put me in the kitchen today to tell you about a fantastic drink. It's actually kind of my favorite adult beverage, well, one of many actually. But this involves root beer, and I love this because it makes me think of my childhood, or, you know, the times when I was in the Girl Scouts.